is Kate. Welcome to Covert Narcissist 101. Thank you for joining me. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Guys, today's topic is three petty things, three childish games that the covert narcissist plays using the children. Three petty games, the ever happy covert narcissist. These are the three things that they spend their time trying to engage. Of course, there's so many others. One of them is cutting out access to communication or ways to communicate with you for the children. This is when, maybe they remove the phone. In my situation, that's what's going on right now for weeks, where he took out the house phone that I normally will call the children on, then forwarded the calls that will go to that number to his cell phone. So even if I call, like I've been doing every Saturday that I normally do, it will go straight to his cell phone. He won't tell them I called, and he won't let them answer either. The only time he allowed the phone to go through is on Sunday when I come to pick them up, and that's the call that goes through, and then the kids will come out so I can take them home. These are some of the things that he'll do. But however, he'll be calling here, though. He will call him back to back 4 or 5 times in a row to make sure they answer. Of course, what he's expecting is that I will email him, why are you calling over here this many times when you took out the phone? The kids can't call me, because most of it is that the kids can't see the phone to call me. And of course, when I call, I can't reach them. So these are some of the, the things that they will expect you to have some kind of reaction to or contact them. I don't. The kids email me, so they have the tablets with them. So as long as I have some kind of way to communicate with the kids, I'm fine. I'm choosing not to engage him on this one. Number 2, guys, is messing with emergency contact, like messing around with emergency contact on things. And this is particularly important because now the kids are going back to school. So all the going back to school forms, all the emergency contacts on the forms and all that stuff, these are some of the things that covert narcissists will go to try to mess with. Not because they're expecting the school to call them, or when the school calls them that they're going to do anything. As in my situation, he will pretty much tell them, call the mom. That's what he normally did when I was living with him. We're married. But it still does not stop him every year to go in to mess up with the contact information, putting himself first or deleting other people that are on there that can actually help the children. It doesn't matter. He deletes things and add names, and add his name or add his brother's name or something. This happens all the time. And it happens again this year. So this is some of the things that they will do that you need to pay attention. Now, you would think, okay, well, they're doing it because, they're participating in, the children going back to school activities. No. They meet the children that, how you go meet the parents, rather, that you go for the kids and all that stuff. He didn't know anything about that. He didn't go either. In fact, matter of fact, the day my daughter went for hers and came back, he called that. They never asked her, oh, how was it? Did you go? Did you meet the teachers? How were your classes? How your schedule? None of that. Actually, what he called was to complain, rather, of how they're not calling him. That same day that she went to to meet the teachers. Okay. However, he's over there messing with the contact information, deleting contact, switching numbers, who to call, the school to call first and all that stuff. Yeah, so he's aware of, usually aware of what they're doing. And number 3, guys, is they cause chaos among the children. If you are like me, when we were married, I definitely hate comparing my children. And this is what a covert narcissist would try to do. And I said, oh, no. I only have 2 kids. I don't want you having them at odds with each other. So what he will end up, or what he started doing lately, is to tell, like he said the other time, where he tell my son, don't talk to me. I'm trying to talk to you about your sister. She's the only one that tries to call me, try to communicate with me. Of course, we finally figured out what that whole situation was about. But they'll try to do this. They'll try to compare the children against each other. And of course, in my situation, what he's expecting me to do is, I don't want you trying to put nonsense in the kids' heads, or trying to have them at odds with each other, or try to cause some kind of conflict between them. You need to stop that. This is some of the something he will know, because I reacted to that in the past when I was married to him. This was something that he's expecting me to send an email out, try to engage, try to go back and forth. What is the point? What you need to focus on is the children, which is what I did, is to constantly remind them how you need to stick together, especially when it comes to this person. You need to stick together. Don't let anything else or anybody else try to put nonsense in your head. There's no point engaging with a covert narcissist. You literally focus on your children. That's the most we can do, is to focus on the kids engaging with a covert narcissist, you're not going to explain it well to them. You're not going to make them understand. You're not going to make, especially if this is intentional. This is what they are trying to do, to have you talk to them. Maybe you haven't talked to them in a while because, we're living in contact. What is it for me to talk to you about? So they will find ways to have you going back and forth with them. And once again, guys, the joy is in the fight. It's always in the fight. All right, guys, get a hold of your mind and everything will fall into place. Please like and share. Take care.